guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to do this dress because I received a lot of emails and a lot of questions about posting a DIY video for the polka dot dress, which was featured on one of my videos. So this video is here because you asked for it and because this dress is already made, so it's much easier for me to make just the pattern making video than the whole thing all together. This was a very simple design because I didn't want to make it complicated with different pattern or dart manipulation and to do something really awkward and weird, something that's going to take a whole lot of different pieces to be put together. So these are literally, including the sleeves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and the band is the 6th piece. 2 bands actually, there's another one here. Very simple, nothing complicated. It took me about 2 hours to make the dress, to actually cut it out and to make it. So it's very simple. The seams that I've used on this dress are French seams because I think the French seams work best on chiffon. And I think the reason why this dress is so attractive or so special is because of the actual print. It's polka dot print, and this print is one of my favorite ones with stripes, of course. So I think that's literally what's making this dress so beautiful and so different. So if you want to learn how to do this and how to apply it on your own design, stay tuned and let me know what you think below. See you later. Bye.
So let's start with the technical sketch of the actual dress. As you can see, the dress is fairly simple. It's a baby doll dress, so it doesn't go all the way down to the waist. It's kind of an empire, a bit higher. It has only one dart, and that means that the shoulder dart is thrown into the side dart. And it's very simple when it comes to actual pattern making because it's made out of straight parts that were just duplicated enough so they can be shared nicely. Sleeves and the bottom part, there's no shaping, nothing added, it was just sheared into it. The only thing that you need instead of the bottom part, you need two long strips, but I'm going to explain that all as we go. So we're going to use the pattern blocks that we use always, so the basic blouse pattern blocks that we have. Make sure to mark all the notches, the front notches and the back notches, and make sure to mark all the darts and where your hip is and where your waist is. Even though on this one, as you can see, sorry for that, we are not going to go all the way down to the high hip, so we'll only draft the upper part, which is only up to the waist. Now let's go and explain the front. We're going to keep the waist dart inside the actual patterns to keep the fullness, and we're going to keep the armhole dart because we're going to put in a sleeve, so we want that more extra fabric to be there because of the comfort. And then I'm going to throw the shoulder dart inside the actual side dart, and guys, that's literally it. The pattern is finished. Now one thing what we're going to do here is as we put a little bit more fabric inside the dart, we have to throw it again. So we have to just match the both legs of the dart as it is going to be closed, and then use this roller, just draw in a new dart so we can see if there's any extra fabric that's gonna show off. And as you can see, I'll get this little bit of a square, so that's what, or a little bit of a jog that I'm going to make sure that it's in my fabric as well, so I don't end up being with less fabric than I need to. Center back, there's nothing we're going to do here. We're going to leave the waist dart in, and we're going to sew in the actual shoulder dart. So this is the only thing that you have to be careful that you actually do in your pattern, as it's not going to be disregard, it's going to be sewn in. Cut it out, and guys, that's it. Here we have it, center front, center back. What I'm going to do just here, and I would recommend you to do, is just to check is if the length of your back part and the front part is the same when you overlap it together, so that you know that, so it doesn't have that the one is longer than the other one, because then you just get this extra fabric and it'll throw your measurements off a bit. Mine is matching perfectly. So the back side is going to be cut on the fold, no zippers, no nothing in the back, just like this, and the center front is going to be cut to pieces. Sleeve, nothing there when it comes to sleeve. Just trace out your regular sleeve sloper with a bit of an ease. Mine has 1 inch ease in it, and that's what you're going to use for your sleeves. We have it here, center back, center front, and the sleeve as it is the same, and I'm just going to explain how much of a fabric do you need for the rest of the parts. If you want, you can make the sleeve a bit wider, just trace it straight down so you get a little bit more fullness. I just took the normal one, and this is how it looks anyway. So for the cuffs, you're going to need a different measurement. Now, let's show you how much of a fabric are you going to be needing for the bottom part, or for the dress itself, or the skirt, let's say, the skirt of a dress. So you're going to measure the center front and the center back part and divide and multiply it by 2. Sorry. So that'll be the measurement that you're going to get. For the cuffs, you're going to just literally measure the circumference of your sleeve, and that's it. When it comes to the little bit of a bow that's on the neck, so that's a straight band, that the length of it will be the front neck plus the back neck multiplied by 2, or you can even multiply it by 3. It depends on how long do you want it, and the width can be around 3 to 5 centimeters. The actual hem of the skirt is going to be the same length as the center front plus center back multiplied by 2, and it will be 5 centimeters wide. You can make it a bit wider, because then the skirt is going to be a bit heavier. So I added around 5 centimeters plus side seams, plus the seams of course, because you have to add it on. The length of the actual dress, mine was 80 centimeters plus the actual seam. That means it was like 86 centimeters, but the 6/6 seam one was turned on the inside. And guys, this is literally it. It's very simple, and I hope you're going to like the sewing of it. This is the picture of the dress. So this is literally how it looks like. I like to match it with those lovely high boots, because it looks so fashionable. You can wear it without the actual band, or if you want to be a bit more decent, you can just tie it up. I have another band here that's an optional if you want to do it. I like it a bit more with this band. And well, here it is, all done and dusted.